Welcome to Dance Specific Talks. This podcast is made for us dancers, and our goal here is to inspire dancers from all over the world to become better, both on and off the dance floor. We want to provide you with a platform where we dancers can share and learn from each other. So let me introduce to you your host for this podcast, Teaser, and remember as always, by dancers, for dancers.
What's up everyone, and welcome back to your favorite dance podcast, Dance Specific Talks. I'm Teresa Allen, aka Teaser, and I am your host. Today we are traveling all the way to Lisbon in Portugal as we are meeting the AfroHouse dancer SELMA MYLENE. So what do you need to know about SELMA? Well, I can tell you I found this powerful girl on Instagram as she is uploading some of the dopest AfroHouse videos I have seen in a while. She grew up in the south of Portugal, started with hip hop, and later on fell in love with AfroHouse and Kuduro. We're gonna ask her all about it. But first, you already know what to do. Comment, share, and like, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our podcast on Spotify, iTunes Podcast, and of course, Google Podcast and other platforms. Now, let's get it going. Hi. Welcome to this interview, SELMA MYLENE.
Thank you. Hi.
I literally found you on Instagram and I was like, I need to talk to this girl. She's on fire. All your videos are super hype and so energetic. And I want to get into who you are and how you get into dance. But first of all, where in the world are you located right now?
I'm in Lisbon now, and I born in Algarve. It's far here. I don't know you know it's South Portugal, but I live now in Lisbon because Lisbon is central and have many and more opportunities. So now I stay here.
So tell me about Algarve. Like, how was it growing up there? What kind of environment was it? And how do you think it has shaped you? How are people from like the south of Portugal?
Yes, so Algarve is so different because there is more one locations more for tourists, it's not too much this in Lisbon have too many people. You see this, no. Here in Lisbon you have movement, and there you don't have too much, but it's good because I grow up there. I do many things there, for example, many exercises, many activities, school for example, and this helped me too much. For example, the activities I do, hip hop, I do capoeira. I don't know this. Yes. Capoeira.
Yeah.
I do athletics. I do football. I do many things, many sports, and this is helped me too much for grow up. So now I'm good. I'm this woman energy woman. Yes.
I need to like admit something. So 2017 I was in Portugal with one of my best friends called Anos, and basically we went to south of Portugal with car, and we found these abandoned hotels like after the financial crisis that you guys had, like back we saw that there was a lot of buildings that was abandoned, and we snuck in, like we were like, oh my gosh, this is an adventure. So I think that like South Portugal is so cool. It has the surfing, it has the food, it has so much. It's so cool.
The beach is the best. Many things there is good, but I feel there is sad too. Algarve is just in summer, it's just summer. When finish summer is so sad. So for me, Lisbon is good because summer and another is good. Have many things for you do, and there I don't have. So
I completely understand you.
Yeah.
Your parents are from Angola, and did they dance a lot at home or listen to a lot of music? Because I dance kizomba, so so I mean, do they also brought some dancing into your life, or was it you on your own that found dancing?
So I don't know when this passion come, because in my family don't have any people dance. So all my family is different. Just people, normal persons, and just in, for example, parties, family parties have this dance, people dance kizomba, dance samba, dance afro house, just animate. But in my family don't have. I'm a first in family I dance. So yes, the motivation don't come with my family, but in my school, for example. So I see many dancers in my school, and this is motivate more, for example. So in my family, just okay, you are to dance, yeah, go dance, just this. And yeah, but my family support me too much.
That's
Yeah.
great. So
Yes.
what was it with like Afro House? Like there's a lot of styles out there. You could have continued with your capoeira. You could have lived your entire life being happy with
Yeah.
just that. What was it with Afro House that made you go like, oof, there's something in here that I want to explore?
Yes. For example, when I start dance, I dance with hip hop. Hip hop, it's more pum pum, kaka, tata. It's different and have energy completely different with Afro. And when I in the school one day, one group dancers create one casting for shows, and I think, oh, but I'm a hip hop dancer, not Afro, so maybe I go there and I see it's what happened, and I do this, and I do the casting, and I pass, and there I feel different energy. People there motivate animation, many animation. The music is so different, have more power, more, you feel more. And when first I see Kuduro come first. And when I see Kuduro, I just say, and I tell, for me, so this is crazy. The music is crazy. Everything, look, this is energy. I want this type of energy. And personally, I have many energies. So when I see this, I feel this is my style, and I want to this. So there, when I start Kuduro, I start AfroHouse, and I learn too much, because I never have a contact with styles this, because I'm not born in Angola. So I just have contact with persons, Angola persons, and I learn with these persons. So now I dance, and I love the Afro House and Kuduro. So yes.
I remember the first misunderstanding I had with Kuduro, because I remember what I thought was Kuduro was this party dance where people going to the right and then to the
Right.
left and to the back, right? And then in like a couple of years ago, I understood like, oh, it has nothing to do
Yeah.
style of Kuduro. Okay, because
Yeah.
Kuduro is like the fastest style. Like I've never seen battles that go that fast.
Yeah.
And it's so fast, I feel sometimes like, is it off beat or am I too slow to follow? Because
Yes.
it's super fast. All right,
Yeah.
so you fell for Kuduro and Afro House. And
Yes.
was this when you moved to Lisbon and like found
Mm-hmm.
other dancers as well?
Mm-hmm. Yes, when I come here, I see the real life dance, because in Algarve don't have too many dancers, but here I feel this is my world, and I want to stay here. And this is so good, because when I come, I have too many opportunities, shows, video clip, classes. The first contact with Blaya, for example, for me, it's so big, and she helped me too much for grow up. She give me too much works, and here have a good life now. So I feel better here. Yes.
Nice. So today, are you like teaching or mostly performing? I mean, now it's a pandemic, but I mean, in
Yeah.
general, in normal life, are you mostly teaching or performing, or are you doing a mix of both?
Yeah. So a long time ago, I worked in restaurant, but for example, I work in McDonald's for years, and I stopped many times my dream because I think, oh my God, I don't have money for pay my accounts and everything. So, but have one day I feel, no, Selma, this is not good. You need to finish and go in your dream, because this is your dream. You want to stop this type of work and to put in your mind, this is your dream. So what I do, I finish my work, and now I focus and put my mind, I want to do this work, dance, just dance. So I work too much in my profile with teacher, for example, and now I teach, I do workshop classes, regular classes. I continue with video clip shows. I do many things with dancers needs. So yes,
It must have been so scary to take that step of like, okay, I need to quit in order to fulfill my dream. What made you, like, was there a moment that something that happened that just made you go, okay, I'm done, I have to give this 100% a chance?
yes, this is so completely difficult, because when I put this decision, many, for example, my manager in the restaurant tell me, no, this is not good, because maybe this is not, maybe this not, you don't have money for say your account, and here you have this money, and there is not fixed, you know. So I have many people tell me in this, but I'm strong and I feel, no, Selma, you can do this. So let's go, because I see many dancers and I see, no, how this person can do this and I don't. So no, it's not possible. I can do this. So let's go. And I push for me. I work, for example, a challenge for me for do this, it's English, because now I speak English and I do my classes in English. So for me, helped me too much. So I learned this is my life now.
Yeah, you know, a lot of dancers around the world maybe don't know English before they start
Yeah,
to feel like, oh, I want to travel, and so I
yeah,
have to learn, you know.
yes,
But it's a beautiful way of like, okay, you know, you're gonna meet people all over the world, and
yeah,
you can share without language to a certain extent, and then when you can connect with language, you just have that extra level of
yeah,
being able to teach. Yeah, that's beautiful.
yes.
So what has, since you took that step of being a full-time dancer, what has been your
Mhm.
biggest challenge, or have you had moments where something didn't go as planned, like it could be whatever, injuries, or yeah, you know, somebody disappointing you, or do you have like something that have happened since you became a full-time dancer?
Yeah, a little bit. For example, when I start with this professional dancer, I feel many difficulties, because I feel here the artists don't support too much the dancers. For example, you don't, people, the government or the culture don't help you. So for me, it's challenge, because I see many dancers in the road have support the government, or I don't know. And here for me it's a challenge, because many artists, for example, for payments and like this situation is so sad for me. And when I see this, I feel so this is a true life, the dancers, because in my mind is the life dancer is so good, beautiful, perfect, and like this when I start. But when I feel this, for me it's so difficult. It's not easy, because you need to organize, you need to put many ideas, you need to organize your projects, you need many things, and when you don't have help, it's difficult. So for me it's a challenge see these type of things in the world, you know. And for me the good challenge in my life is travel. When I travel alone and I need to speak English alone and I need to organize everything alone, for me it's a challenge, big challenge. Now I'm so good, relax, but when I start I'm so scared. Yes, I'm so scared, but yeah, But
Well, how
the
did you
point,
overcome that? Like, yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like, how did you overcome that and like got yourself to overcome the fear of like,
Mhm.
no, it's gonna work, you know? How did you do
Yes.
it?
For example, when I do again the question, for example.
Yeah, so like you have had these struggles with the government or maybe being
Mm-hmm.
paid enough or maybe, you know, fear of traveling alone.
Mm-hmm.
How what have you told yourself in order to overcome those fears and still go ahead and do it?
For example, here the problem is just not too much the government, but is the artist, because I'm a dancer, but I'm an artist too. So the when I have a video clip, for example, the artist pay me, and I think when you are a singer, you need to think, okay, I need two dancers, so maybe I support more the dancers, okay, because the dancers support me and do my video clip is the best, you know, and this is for me is disappoint me too much because like this situation. But I never, for example, write for government for help me or something like this, and I just want to general the government see the dancers, not just football, not just for example another things, but see dancers put art grow up, so it's good. So for example, I stay here in Portugal and I out here and I go to Londres, for example. This is good. Oh, Portuguese dancers go for another country. This is good. Why the government not see this? Why
Mm.
don't support? And for me it's yeah. But now I never how I say, I never stop to put in my mind I one day government look at me. So I just feel one day I stay there and one day I represent the dancers Afro House here, but I don't feel this because don't have support, a good support the government. So yeah.
You hear that, Portuguese government? You better support the dancers. You know, listen to this interview. This is exactly what you need to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, most of the times it's sports and like dancing fall in between the art, you know, ballet and opera and the
Yeah.
sport, and it becomes like who's gonna take care of
Mm-hmm.
these urban styles or like the styles that
Yeah.
are not classical dance, and it's not a sport like football. So yeah, this is a
Yeah.
common problem all over the world where styles that are born from the people are not recognized, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm super proud, like you're fighting on, and one day they're gonna, you know, they're gonna
Yeah.
recognize. Mm.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've seen a bunch of videos on your Instagram, and I always love to see like it's always positive. Like it's always very happy. When you're creating and when you're choreographing, do you have like a certain routine that you do? Do you start with just listening to a lot of music and then you make the steps? Or are you like, oh, I have an idea to make a video in this place. Let me find a
Yeah.
song. Or what is your routine when you creating content as a dancer to put
Okay.
out?
So for me, it's not difficult to create something because I put in my mind I'm a dancer, but I'm not the role. So I need to training. I need to training. I need to learn. So for me, it's good when I training, I try to push more and I try to create more and do more ideas. So what I do when I create, I just training and do, and I, for example, I record every time when I do something. And when I feel my body stay good and when I feel the step is good, clean, everything I do, let's do one video. Let's do something because today I feel good. But when I don't feel good, I push too much for me. I training too much. I study because I'm the best female Afro house, but I have to more for learn. So I go to Instagrams, many dancers, Angolan dancers, and I learn and I see, whoa, how this guy do this, and I training. Next day I training. Many times I sleep and I dance in my mentally. It's strange. And when I wake up, I want to dance. So for me, it's good because I training. So when you training, you feel better. When you don't training and you put just in your mind, oh, today I do one video, but you block when you do just this. But when you have a routine, for you it's easy. But when you don't have this routine type of routine, when you want to create something, you don't have ideas, you don't have something for do, you don't have different things in your mind. So routines, dancer trainings, many things you need to do routines. So when you do this, you feel better, and I do this, I training for when I want to create choreos, when I want to create when I want to do my classes, for example. It's not difficult for me create something because in this week I training many times. So for me it's easy. When I want to do something, I do. So when you are a dancer, you don't stop. You training something important in life dancers. And I feel many dancers put in their mind, I'm a best dancer, but I don't need to training because I know everything. I have everything in my feet. I have everything. So no, it's not this. It's not this. Training is so important. So for me, it's easy. When I want to create something, it's very easy. Yes.
And as I said before, like when I got into your Instagram and when I found you, I was just smiling. I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is like dancing with sometimes all girls, sometimes all guys, it's like a variety of beautiful backgrounds and all of this. What is it that like you want people to feel when they are watching your videos or whatever you're doing? What do you want to inspire other people?
When how
like do you, yeah, so when people are watching your videos, what do you want them to feel?
Passion, energy, love, soul, humble person, just this. Because I want, when I put my phone and when I film, when I record me, I just want people look at me and see how I love this, how it's so important, this life dancer, because it's not just dance, it's life for me, it's job for me. And I feel many times people, oh, this is not job, this is not work, it's just dance for, just for chill. But not, this is a life. And people don't understand. When I smile, when I do this movement, is life. So I when people see my videos, I want people see this passion, love. Yes.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like to Angola training with Angolan dancers, or is this a dream of yours to go there and dance over there too?
For example, when I stay in Angola 2 years ago, I never have a contact with many dancers, never. I just stay with one group. Como é que eles chamam? Os Pink dos Toques, Pink
I
dos
don't know.
Toques.
No, I don't know.
No? Pink dos Toques create the music Puxa Calça. I don't know, you know this step, Puxa Calça, no? Yes, but this group is so good, have good energy. And when I stay there, I have a contact with this group. But for me, it's something important, have a contact with these Angolan dancers. But I never have this contact. But when I don't know when I go, but when I go there, I want to create projects and create something for the dancers Angola, because I feel the dancers there need to more motivate, because I feel the Angola don't have too much help in this part. The art is so difficult there. So maybe when I go there, I want to do many things for support the dancers in Angola. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. It's also a dream of mine to go there and be able to like see real kizomba and samba, and like understand like where does it come from, and what's the roots. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we will see each other over there one day. So
yes.
So when I watch Afro House, it's like it's a very fast, endurance dance. Like you have to have a very good stamina to do Afro House. It's not just you chill a little bit. It's like you have to go hard. How do you keep your body strong? Do you train in like gyms or do you train at home or what do you do to make your body go strong and fast? You know.
So I training too much. It's not just training dance, but I training exercises. No, I don't like gym, but many times I try one day go to gym and I don't like because it's so sad. So this type of things for me is not good. But I like run, for example. I like too much run. I go to outside and I do many exercise. I like to jumps. I don't know
The
how.
skipping jump or
Yes,
you jump
yes,
rope.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
too much. And I do this. I do exercise for legs. I do exercise for my abdominals.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I do this because I want my body stay good. And so for a dancer is good this. Not just dance because dance don't put your body good, you know, so you need to training, do exercise for health. Okay, so eat good. Okay, not just McDonald's or something like this. Oh, I danced too much today, 3 hours, so I need to big food and fast food. No, I don't think this. I think we need to eat something health. So yeah, this is my routine: training or training dance or training exercise gym, or many times I eat something more good, equilibrium. Yes, for example, in this quarantine, I lost many kills. Yes.
Wow. Wow. A
Yeah.
lot of people gained a lot of
Yeah.
kilos, but you lost. That's great. Or
I
is it a good
lost.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I lost because I put in my mind, okay, I have too much time for training, too much time for do many exercises. So I training too much all day. I dance, 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 and yes, I don't eat too much. In quarantine, I don't eat too much. For example, my routine is okay. I wake up, okay, shower, breakfast, training many hours, and I dinner. Many times I forget to lunch, for example, and I just go to dinner and yeah, sleep. And my routine is this. So I lost. But now I'm good because I like when my body stays so free. You know, not too much. I don't know the word. Too
Not too
much fast.
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like because when you dance Afro house, you need to your body stay. Yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah.
Wow. And like you're still teaching in this pandemic. Do you like teach online or outside or what are you guys
Yeah.
allowed to do in Portugal?
Yes, I do the two presential and online. But now with, for example, tomorrow start the lockdown here, and I continue the online classes. It's not easy. It's boring, but you can do this. So yes, I do just do this type of things now. Yeah.
And when the lockdown is over, what is like some of your biggest goals or dreams for your dancing and your life?
When this pandemic finish, I want to go party and dance too much.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the parties we will have after the lockdown? It's going to be the best parties of our
Yeah.
lives.
Oh my God, I just imagine this. No, just okay, because when I go to party, I dance. So here, for example, in Lisbon, have best parties, AfroHouse and Kuduro. And for me, it's oh my God, I need to this. I need to listen music. I need to dance. I need to this like a mix with persons. Yeah. So
Touch
now.
people. You're just going to
Yeah.
be like touching people randomly.
I don't know. I not to imagine when this finish and I touch. Oh my God, you! Oh my God, yes. But yeah, when this finish, I parties. I want to travel. I want to relax my body. I want to meet with another dancers. Many things, many things. For me, too much important. I want to know more dancers, you know, and do projects with big people. Oh, I don't know. I want to do many things. I want to do
Well,
many
you have a
things.
home here in Amsterdam. Whenever you want to come, always
Oh,
an extra room.
yes.
So,
Oh my God. Amsterdam. I want to go
yeah,
there. I
yeah.
stayed one day in Holland, but in Eindhoven. Yes. But I never stay in Amsterdam. Oh my God. I want. One day I go there.
One day
Yeah.
you're gonna bike over here because that's what people do. They bike
Yes.
everywhere. So.
Bike. For me, it's okay. I don't have a problem with this. Bike is good.
Oh, that's so cool. So like with your teaching and your
Mhm.
performing and your dancing, is there like a
Mhm.
certain place or a certain event or a certain competition that you're like, "Oh my gosh, if I could reach this, that would be great."
Yes, have many things. I feel this. For example, when I go to Paris and I do I do one class and I do jury. I don't know. It's the name juries. I don't know. When I have a battles,
Yeah?
I
Like
I I
just the
judge.
boo or no, or you wanted to be the judge. Yeah.
Yes. For
Yeah.
example, judge, I want to do this more and I want to participate more in battles. For example, more. Yes, I want to meet with another dancers and projects more, in other countries. I want to do something big, for example, here in Portugal, the Afro battle finish, and we don't have nothing for represent. So for me, when this finish, this situation, I want to create something for dancers come again to Portugal and dance, not just for I want to dance. I go to private class with Selma, but I want meet people. I want meet dancers. I want this. Okay, so when this finish, I want to do more. I want to think more how is good is a dancer, but yes, I want to do this.
Well, you just gotta let us know when you organize it's a dance camp or an event. You just let us know so that we can all
Yes.
spread it around the world so we can come over there.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. So when you're
Yes.
meeting like young dancers, or if there's any dancers that are listening to this interview, what would be the best advice from Selma to these dancers? Maybe dancers who want to become better in Afro House or whatever. Do you
Mhm.
have any advice for new dancers or people who want to go for Afro House?
So have many. So first, when I tell, and for example, in many interviews, for you do this live a dancer, and when you want to be a dancer, you need to first humble. It's so important in your life, okay? Because it's when I feel this type of competition with people is so complicated, and many people don't have difficulties with this. So you need to accept, okay, to you win,
You lose, you stay
you
humble.
lose.
Yeah.
Yes, for example, you need, this is a life and you learn with another dancers. So this is good. So humble, okay? Don't put in your mind you are the best. You don't need to training, or you don't need to learn with another dancers. You need to learn. You need to for example, you need to communicate. You need to communicate with many dancers, not just for Afro House, but another styles. For example, for me, it's so important in my life dancer learn another styles. So hip hop, dancehall, for example, these styles turn me good dancers, because I learned diverses. I don't know, is the good word,
Different styles. Yeah.
different styles. So this is good for professional, and you don't need to think, I'm just Afro house dancers, because Afro house dancers is just Afro house. But in the world, you don't have just Afro house. You have many styles. So you need to learn a few, okay, the styles, and try to understand the culture, try to understand the story, try to learn. For me, it's so important when the dancers have this mentally for learn. Yes, and learn, communicate, humble, do things for heart, not just for money. Okay, this is so important. And focus. And when you have something, this is your dream. Don't stop. Go, 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 go. Don't stop. It's difficult because in life have up and down. So you need to go straight. Is correct? Direct? Yes. I don't know.
Forward.
Yes.
Yes. No, but
Yes.
that's
So
beautiful. Staying
yeah.
humble, be like a dancer with different, get inputs from different styles, do it from
Yes.
your heart. Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's beautiful. That's very,
Yeah.
very valuable lessons. So thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
This has been an amazing talk. And in the end of my interviews, I always do something called fill in the blank, where I start a sentence and you end the sentence. So it can be like, if I was an animal, it would be, and then you answer what you would be.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready? Let's try. Let's try.
Okay.
Okay. As a teacher, I always try to give my students, and then you answer.
As a teacher, I was to be my
As a teacher, I always try to give my students
the best in the world.
Great, great, great. One thing that I wish people outside of Portugal knew about dancers in Lisbon, it would be.
Ooh, it will be amazing. It's good. I don't know.
Nice. So
Yeah.
you wish that people outside of Portugal knew that dancers in Lisbon are amazing.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Nice. When I, Selma, dance, I always feel
Love.
beautiful. The best thing that I like to do before I go on stage is to.
Before I go to the stage, scream. Scream.
Oh, nice.
Scream something grateful, for example, oh, thank you, God, or something like this.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I would love to shout out one person in the world.
Shout out.
No, like shout out, like love bomb. I would love to like give a shout out to one person who meant something for me.
Really? Oh my God. I don't know. Have many people I want to this.
It's a hard question. I know. I know.
Yes. Oh my God. I can do persons.
2 persons. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good. Chris Brown, because he's my best singer and dancer. And the Paris girl,
Paris
I don't know.
Goebel?
Yes, this girl. I love this girl because she do the best work for the dancers. So I love the work. So yeah. For me, I one day I do one work with this girl. I don't know. I feel this.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time. And
Thank
before I
you.
get off this interview, I want to ask you to tell all the listeners where we can find you. Like, what is your Instagram, YouTube, Facebook? The mic is yours.
Okay, so in my Instagram is Selma Mylene. It's very easy. Selma Mylene. Facebook too, it's the same. And YouTube, it's the same, Selma Mylene. If you want classes, if you want to talk about questions about AfroHouse, for example, you can speak with me, okay? Just go in Instagram and send me a message in DM. I stay there for you.
All
Yes.
right. Thank you so much, Selma. And I wish you all good luck until one day that we're going to meet meet each other face to face.
Mhm.
You know, have a wonderful beginning of this year, and I can't wait to speak with you soon again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Amazing. It's a good challenge to do this interview, for example, in English. For me, it's difficult, but I try and this is good. And I just want to tell something, dancers, speak English. Okay, learn English because it's so important in your life and in your works. For example, it's good. So, for example, it's good opportunity interview in English. Maybe in Portuguese is so difficult, but but in English is so more easy to do many things. So this is good. Okay, so do this.
Thank
Speak
you.
English. Speak English.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Don't forget to click subscribe, comment below, and give us a rating or review. We have a Facebook page, YouTube page, and we are on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and all the other podcast platforms. We also have an Instagram, so don't forget to tag us in your favorite episode and share it with the world because we read all of it.